See you. First and foremost, congratulations on 3 consecutive England starts. Does it feel like a real breakthrough for you, this particular international break?
Yeah, probably. I'd say so. I've really enjoyed it. Coming here for the third time. But obviously, like you said, starting 3 games in a row, it's been obviously brilliant, and that's what you want to do. When you come away. I feel like I've performed at a good level when I've been given the chance to play this camp. So I just have to go back to Villa now, and maintain those standards and keep performing at the levels that I know I can.
Any tiredness? Will Dean Smith be worried that you've played so much football in 7 days?
Yeah, he probably will be. Him and Christian Persler will probably both be a little bit worried, but no, I feel fine. I'm ready to go again Saturday. That's what I love doing. I love just playing football, and these matches are the stuff that I live for, really. So I'm ready to go again Saturday.
Well done, mate. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Next we'll go to Dom Smith from englandfootball.org.
Hi there, Jack. I just want to ask you about yourself and Phil Foden and Mason Mount. Obviously, 3 creative talents. How do you 3 improve England's chances of winning games, and what do you bring that's different to players like sort of Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford type of players? Thanks.
It's obviously, we're obviously different players to the likes of Raheem and Marcus. They're probably more about pace. Raheem running in behind. I feel like we do miss that at times. And that's what we probably have to try and bring to the game, the likes of me, Mason and Phil when we play. But yeah, I think Phil especially was obviously outstanding today. He scored twice. Got an assist as well. But I think just the technical ability, the ability to receive the ball in tight spaces. I'm not saying that Marcus and Raheem can't do that. Obviously, they're 2 of the biggest clubs in the world. So I think we all know that they can do that. But that's what me and Mason and Phil base our game on. Receiving the ball in tight areas, turning with it, running at the defence. So I think that's what you need if you want to be a top team and win major tournaments. That's what you need. You need all your attacking players to bring different things to the game.
Thanks, Dom. Next we'll go to Matt Reed from World Soccer Magazine.
Hi, Jack. How's it been last few weeks? Just within a kind of awareness, you must have this awareness that the whole of British football interested public are talking about you. You've gone from being somebody who's a talent, somebody people are excited about, somebody who's a bit of a king of Birmingham, at least half of it, or a large half maybe. I shouldn't be saying that, but now that the whole of the English viewing football public are talking about you, how has that changed your world?
Yeah, it would change obviously a lot. I probably haven't had. I don't know how to say it. It's obviously changed, like you said. Usually it's only Birmingham, really. But obviously the past few weeks, especially, I'm not blind to it. I can obviously see it myself. But I think that's just the world that we live in and the industry that I'm in at the moment. That if you're playing well in football, you'll have a lot of people calling for you to play, and then it goes all over social media and stuff. But I've just got to obviously stay level-headed. I know now that there's going to be a bit of pressure on myself. A lot of eyes will be on myself for what I'm doing. On the pitch and off the pitch. And I think I'm old enough and wise enough now to control myself. But like I say, with the pressure on the pitch, that's what I love. I think all these big games, there's certain people that it can affect, but I just thrive off it. I absolutely love all the big games, and I love the pressure that comes with it.
Thanks, Matt. Next, Tom Barkley from The Sun.
Hi, Jack. Talking about that pressure, you have been compared to Paul Gascoigne at times with the way that you play. I mean, what is it like to be compared to such an absolute legend of the game? And does that add more pressure? Or again, do you just thrive off those kind of comparisons?
Yeah, no, I thrive off those kind of comparisons. I love Gazza. I've watched his documentary on Netflix about 1,000,000 times. I love his character and on the pitch and off the pitch. I love the way he played football with such a freedom and such a joy. You know, you hear so many people speak about him and say he was just a joy to watch, and I think that's the biggest compliment that you can have, really. You know, when people say to me, it's just a joy to watch you, you know, it makes me happy because that's what I want to do. I just want to entertain people. But I also want to obviously be effective on the pitch, just like Gazza was. But, you know, them comparisons, I think, are obviously far away yet, because I have not even played a tournament like he done. You know, he thrived on the biggest stage, and until I do that, I think, you know, I can't really be compared to him at the moment.
Thanks, Tom. And
Thanks,
we'll
Jack.
finish with Simon Collins from the Evening Standard.
Hi, Jack. You spoke about when you were, you know, you now feel old enough and mature enough to handle the pressure. Do you think perhaps a few years ago you wouldn't have been able to handle this spotlight on the international stage, but now you're ready to take everything that comes with it?
Yeah, years ago I didn't really think it was like a thing on the pitch. It was more off the pitch, you know, where I still thought I was just, you know, this Jack from Solihull that I could just go out and like do what I want. You know, as you get older, you probably learn that you know, that you're a hero to a lot of young lads. You're a role model, and you need to obviously watch what you're doing. You know, that's not saying that I still won't make mistakes, because, you know, I probably will. But I feel like I have grown up over the years, and hopefully, you know, I can carry on doing that. You know, I'm captain now of a Premier League club. Yeah, I think, you know, I've just got to take it all in my stride, you know, because at the moment I'm just absolutely loving my life.
Okay, everybody, that concludes his press conference. Gareth Southgate will be with you shortly.